We're off to a great day here. The last set of matches for 8-Ball League Season 15. My name's Mark. I'm sure you've heard me many times on the commentary, and joining me is Mo today, one of CueSoc's fiercest members.
I would say that, but it's good to be here, you know? First time commentator, so...
Yeah, 100%.
Just be, if anything goes wrong, but we'll watch a match, you know?
We should be good, and we're actually off pretty quickly to a good start. So I'm very excited to see how it's all going to go. We've got a lot going on in terms of our matches. The team names are unfortunately a little bit, what's the word, vulgar? Yeah? But I'll say them regardless because they're on the screen.
Yeah.
So we've got Testicues versus Cue-cakke. It's pretty good. And the fact that they both ended up against each other in the final is pretty good. But regardless, the action is happening right now. So we've got Ethan, Tao, and Oscar, three of my favourite CueSoc members and our minor premiers for CueSoc, versus Abrar, Stephen, and Aidan. So a really nicely matched final. We've actually got the top team from each session playing against each other.
Yeah, so who's playing on the first team?
Yeah, so currently right now we've got Ethan versus Abrar. Ethan off with a really great break. If you're wondering how the break is decided, the break is actually decided based on the score sheet. The team Testicues ranked higher during the season on the ladder, so can't say it without laughing. Yeah, so their team obviously ranked higher on the ladder, so it means they get the home game. They'll get one extra break out of the 12 matches played, so it should be 7 breaks to the home team versus 5 to the away team. So that obviously does advantage Oscar, someone who looks to run out, and we're going to get a couple of his matches near the end, so we'll get a single and 2 doubles from him, so that should be pretty exciting.
In terms of the handicap, what's the difference looking like for the team?
It's very even, so we've got Ethan, Tao, and Oscar at 15, 18, and 24, or in our 1 to 10 scale, we've got them at 5, 6, and 8. Abrar, Stephen, and Aidan at 5, 8, and 5.
Right.
So
yeah, it's pretty fair.
The difference is that they're starting with is quite minimal.
Yeah.
Three points, that's really 3 balls off the table in one game. And in doubles, it's a ball and a half.
Yeah, so what that means is basically they have to put 3 extra balls essentially.
Exactly. Very exciting.
So what's the extra? So I know when you run out, but when you complete the 8 ball, when you finally put it, how many extra points do you actually get?
So that's 3 points. So that means your match total will add up to 10. So each ball's worth 1 point. The last ball, the 8 balls, worth 3. That gets you to like a 10-7, a 10-4, 10-1, 10-0 if you're playing really well.
Yeah. And obviously, if your opponent scratches early as well. So
exactly.
You get the full points for that.
We'll go through the scoring after each match is done, and we'll be streaming one of each of the matches in each block, and hopefully it should get a really good insight into how the players are all playing today, so that's pretty exciting. Yeah. Back to the match, we've got 3 frames of 8 ball, so concurrently happening. You might be able to see the other 2 in the background. Abrar not hitting that too full, unfortunately, on the 12, so Ethan now left with somewhat of a closed out layout.
So, yeah, he does have a couple of shots available. Yeah. I don't know if the 4 is... I think the 4's a little blocked, but that 5 ball is actually quite accessible, so that should be good. What he can do is also use the 5 to open up some of his pocket balls as well.
Exactly, yeah. I think if he can open up the 10 and the 4, that should be quite nice.
Yeah. The 3 is also lying in a good spot to open up the 4.
100%. Very nice control there from Ethan.
Nice on the 4. That works.
Nice. Yeah, I think that gets him down on the 3. That should be okay.
Yeah.
Just enough space there. Really good.
But yeah, now he can't essentially use a 3 to open up the 4 because he's on this side. So once he uses up this ball or pots it, I thought that was falling for a second.
Nicely played on the 3. Avoids the scratch as well. And I think, he's looking at a nice shot there on the 7 too. So, not great. Might be a bit blocked by the 12. And the 8 obviously too for the pot. So I think
it'll be a tough pot. Yeah.
Best option if he has the left edge of the 7 available, take that left edge, try and park the cue ball behind the 8. I think that's what Ethan's looking at right now. At least landing it on that end row. What do you think, Bud?
Yeah, that'd be my go-to safety at least. Because if you can get behind the 8, the 14 gets blocked and the 11, which are the main 2 balls you're going to be looking out for. Because the rest of them are in pretty safe locations. And if he's forced to shoot the 10 as well, then his 4 is Oh, you go to the bank.
Oh my goodness. Wow, but he didn't call it. Wait. 3 points, sure. Any 3 points that Ethan, Oscar, and Tao can take, they'll take. Stephen's actually already just completed his match. He's just won 10-5 against Tao, so that puts Cue-cakke up 13-5.
So let's see how he deals with the 2 balls on the edge right here.
Just a little bit out there on that 11 ball.
And he's close to the nudge as well. But I think he snookered his opponents.
100%, yeah. So, nice sort of...
He might have the left edge.
Nice thought there from Abrar, which is really good. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Ethan calling the kick here.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's a nice sort of fail-safe that you can have there. So, really good. Contact with it.
And he's left nothing easy.
Nothing easy. I think that combo is probably his best bet, but not sure otherwise, yeah. Very nice. Yeah, it was a great season we had, season 15. Really happy to see a nice bit of energy, intensity throughout each Monday. For those who haven't played League before, League is our round-robin Monday night tournament.
And it's good because there's handicaps, so like if anyone wants to play like just for fun and stuff.
Exactly. And I think beginners are actually hugely advantaged. We really want beginners to come and learn. So we have a cap on how good your team can be without giving a penalty. And you'll notice these 2 teams are both sort of on the limit or close to the limit of the cap, which is at 20. So we've got Ethan, Tao, and Oscar at 19. We've got Abrar, Stephen, and Aidan at 18. Both of them sort of having the ability to actually beat teams that are on that 20 cap or even teams that are on 21. So that's the great thing about League is that because you play that many games, there's a lot going on.
And for the price especially, I think it's really worth it.
Amazing. I think $50 a season.
Yeah. And how many hours do you get? You get a lot of hours.
So you get 2 hours a week for 7 weeks on Monday, so that's 14. Plus finals day.
Yeah, finals day.
Which is today. So very, very good value, and I highly recommend joining. We have our 10-ball league next season. First inaugural season, yeah. So usually we run 9-ball, but as president, I've made the call to run something different. Should be good.
So, for those who don't know, 10-ball is basically 9-ball, but you have to call the pockets.
Call the pockets.
10 balls on
1 extra ball.
Yeah.
The 10's wrapped in the middle, and you can't early win on the 10. There's no early wins on the 10, like in 9-ball.
It does remove a bit of the luck factor. But,
and I think that's what...
in terms of overall play, I think majority of the players seem a bit more happier with the 10-ball.
I think, And I think one thing I've noticed as well is you can get really good sort of momentum and you can learn your pattern play a bit better. There still will obviously be a lot of upsets because we're still playing races to 1. So you will see a lot of beginners taking more wins than maybe you'd expect against players that you'd probably expect them to beat. Because they're only playing a race to 1.
If you miss near the end of the frame, then your opponent really only has to support like a couple of balls.
A nice shot from Abrar, look at that. Giving Ethan a bit of distance. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, no problem.
Very, very nice.
Probably focus on the game.
No, either or. But no, please feel free to sign up to 10-ball league. Our sign-ups will be available at the first week of May. So if you're listening, please feel free to reach out to myself or any other CueSoc member if you have any questions about it too. And it will be a very exciting inaugural season of it too. Yeah, Mo, we'll see you there. We didn't get to see you this season, Mo. You didn't see me either this season, so neither of us are commentating from a team that had played this season. Nice effort there from Ethan, making contact. Abrar, a bit hooked, but I think he has a very, very nice safety, just trapping it behind that 13, the cue ball. Very easy safety he can play here. So if he sees that shot, it'll be quite smart. If he wants to take the aggressive route, he can. Gone for the pot, bit unlucky, and I think taking on the pot here is actually a bit more risky. Yeah. 100%. A quick score update as well. So Oscar's actually beaten Aidan 10-7, evening up the score a bit more, putting Cue-cakke still in front 20-15.
Let's see this shot. It's not the easiest, but it's definitely better.
Has he got it?
Yeah,
he's nailed it.
Very nice.
Well done to Ethan,
Very nice.
putting up a 10-3 win. now sort of evening up the score a bit more, putting Testicues in the lead, 25-23. Upcoming next on the TV table, we have Tao and Aidan. So a really exciting match. Aidan actually has the break in this one, so it should change things up a little bit more.
Yeah. And remember, every ball matters. So even if you don't end up winning the frame, if you're able to pop majority of the balls, it lessens the point gap quite a bit.
Exactly, and I think I can see why Abrar sort of tried to take that more aggressive route at the end of the frame. He's trying to look to get those extra points on the board. Very easy safety to play there on the 12. On the 13.
I think the safety would have been the smart option.
I think so too, but
it's up to the player.
It's up to the player, and it's also up to whoever thinks their potting is stronger than their safeties.
If they're confident in the pot, then obviously the pot's the right shot.
Yeah. So
most of the time, you never want the opponent to come back onto the table. You know what I mean? So if you're able to clear out, then that's your go-to, obviously.
100%. 100%. Very exciting. All the boys are racking up the balls. I might mention a few of the matches that the guys have had earlier.
So who came? I'm assuming there's a third place or fourth place, right?
So our minor premiers were Testicues. Second place, Cue-cakke. So I don't know how many finals we've had where it's actually been first, second. I think this might actually have been the only one so far. I've come minors one season a while ago.
In the semis for this?
So in the semis, we actually had Nick, Justin, and Darren. So Darren was subbing for Mr. Derek, our event subcommittee member, and they were beaten by Ethan, Tao, and Oscar, 138-106. So a convincing win. And in our other semi-finals, we had Aidan, Abrar, and Stephen versus David, Jovi, and Suman. Now, David, Jovi, and Suman actually were talking to me earlier, saying that they've been training a lot, practicing a lot, and
I think I'm a point off today.
they're all very, very good cuers, very good players. Only going down by 11, unfortunately, potentially even less.
So right now we've only been looking at singles, right? And when the doubles come up, they're actually worth more points, right?
Double points, exactly.
Yeah, double points.
Our singles, each ball is 1 point. Doubles, each is 2 points.
Yeah.
I might just say, though, very nice break there from Aidan. Really liked his cue action there. Someone who's sort of on the rise in CueSoc, someone who's trying to practice a bit more. I can notice that he's actually got the break pretty down pat for April. Opting for stripes. Yeah, very good form. I think for someone that's not been playing for very long, I think he definitely knows how to play. He definitely knows how to approach the game really well. Fits that aggressive sort of mindset with League, but really would like to see him sort of push himself a bit more in the CueSoc scene. And he's a very good player. I love watching him.
But especially with 8 ball, it's a lot more strategic, I think, than compared to 10 ball and 9 ball that you normally see.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
You really have to understand pattern play, right? So you always want to have, basically, you want to plan out your route essentially to running out the frame.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunate miss there from Aidan, but that's okay. I think Tao's sort of been left on the short rail. Not much he can do with the cue ball in terms of trying to get position. Also, not a nice pot, yeah.
Or unless he goes for
I think he's looking at the 5, maybe possibly the 5 on the side.
I think it goes in the corner.
Corner is got for the corner, a bit out. 8 ball pushed now to the rail, opened up that 2 ball.
So he has to play this in a way that he'll have a shot on the next ball.
Exactly. A bit out there, ouch.
But at least he got position, yeah?
Yeah, 100%. I think.
So he had the right shot. It's just unfortunate he missed.
Putting Tao back on the long rail now. Tao's sort of stuck in this ugly spot, but that 3 ball looks pretty nice. Even the 1, 5's a bit uncomfortable. If he goes for the 5, it might be a bit tough. I think that's what he's looking at.
Yeah.
Don't know if you can get much cue ball control with that mode.
Yeah, I think he might have to play a little bottom with a touch of left, unless he goes top. But it's hard to control the cue ball that way.
Has he made it? Yeah, he's made it. It's quite nice.
Playing top makes a shot easier, but then position is a bit off, if you know what I mean.
Exactly.
If he played bottom, then he would have came out towards the center of the table, and he would have had multiple options for shots. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So he's in a funny spot here. He might just roll up on the 1.
I think just going for another safety here. Yeah, roll up on the 1.
Oh, he might just plan to hit it hard as well. Oh no, yeah.
Much smarter.
Because he leaves something easy right now. So it forces the opponent to play a difficult shot if they want to maintain control of the table, essentially.
Yeah.
So I think he might go for the 10 here on the side. Ooh, almost. Yeah. Very close.
Chopped on.
But see, this is the advantage of playing that safe on the 1. So now he has a nice shot on the 4 because he forces his opponent to play a difficult shot.
Very nice. Yeah. Good bit of movement there.
I think he dropped this into the side, or maybe you might even just play the 3. So yeah, he's looking at the angle. It's a tough. It's a very touchy shot because he has to play this quite soft.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit out there from Tao. A little bit out. Ethan going airborne in the back table there. Stephen with a nice ball in hand. I think the camera should get all 3. You should be able to see the 2 matches in the back. I've angled it nicely.
So unfortunate miss there.
Yeah. The boy's struggling to find a good pattern, a good rhythm here. Yeah. I think Ethan obviously had a bit more confidence at the table than these two for now. So yeah, 100%. 100%, yeah. Very nice. A quick congratulations as well while the boys are playing to our MVP and our MIP this season. So MVP was awarded to Tristan. So he was one of our top players this season with 3 runouts. Now,
well, he comes from a snooker background, and he plays in the Australian under 21
in the juniors for snooker. So really good, and obviously you got to witness him in our snooker final, which was quite nice. And hopefully you'll get to witness him in a couple more videos. A really great Cue-cakke, really great pool player on top of snooker, and Purdy's also pretty good at table tennis.
And bowling and lawn bowls.
He loves his casual sports for sure. He's really good at it. So really nice to see Tristan play really well, and had a great season from him. Special mention to Wei Cheng as well, who unfortunately I couldn't award MVP to because he's already won it, but definitely has put on probably the best performance in league history. I mean, I'm basing that based off win percentage. So Wei Cheng lost 3 games the whole season. Oh, wow. 27 out of 30 he went. So really, really good. I think
this was Nigel, right?
In April.
Oh, April,
yeah. So I think that's something to be commended. It was sad having to raise his handicap.
So what's his handicap though? Right?
He's at 27, so 9.
Oh, 9, okay. Yeah. I mean, he plays in the, for those that don't know, the Temple Invitational is coming up.
Yep. He's playing in that with you, Mo. Yeah.
So he performed quite well in the last invitation.
Very well, and I think he's looking to go for another big performance.
He made it to the round of 16, I think.
Yeah.
The last thing. So, quite
very nice reverse bank there from Aidan.
Very well played.
Very nice.
Very well played.
Changing the score up a little bit. Oscar actually with a 10-3 win against Abrar. Sort of cancelled out with a 10-3 win there from Aidan. So the score has now sort of shifted a bit in the favour of Cue-cakke. So 38-36 now. Still anyone's game.
Close, very close.
Ethan and...
Quite a competitive final. So I don't know how the previous finals were. Were they always as competitive, or is this...
I've seen some, and I've seen some that aren't. Okay. So our last 2 seasons of league have been pretty set on one winner. Like, usually what will happen is after the singles, one team will sort of shoot off, and they'll have it really competitive.
Especially depending on the game mode, it can be quite difficult to catch up.
Exactly. I think the thing is with our league is that the doubles really evens things out. Yeah. You can see who can
even things out or like brings you ahead quite a bit. So
because there's 3 as well. There's not 4. Because there's 3, that odd number actually does change it up a little bit. Yeah.
So they're very important games, and you obviously want to be winning them when you're playing. So I think they're waiting on...
still waiting on one match. You should be able to see Steven's match in the background. He's currently shooting at the 8, which he has just made, and he takes Ethan down 10-6. So our singles are actually 3-3 now. So 3 wins from each.
But obviously, the difference of handicaps makes a difference in those, as well as like how many balls they ran out in each.
Exactly.
So
exactly,
wins aren't everything in the thing. It's more about how many balls you're
potting and how it comes down to that. Exactly. So we've got Oscar and we've got Stephen on our main match now on the TV table. This is one of my favourite matches. We could be looking at a break and run here. We could be looking at a run out. We've got 2 players who really, really know how to play pool. So, Stephen,
you're very critical of them as well.
Stephen, you've seen in. This is now his 3rd finals appearance, actually, within the space of 4 events. So he's made it to our league finals now, snooker finals, and first years. So first years he took the trophy home, which was really good.
So I think he also was runner-up in the under-21 snooker, if I'm not mistaken. So
as well,
very accomplished player.
Very, very accomplished. So very good. And Oscar's got the break here, so he'll be very happy with that because Oscar will be definitely looking to break and run, especially at this time in the match when they're down 46-44.
So obviously, it's quite a big advantage if you're breaking off in April, especially if you get balls down, because you're able to select which set of balls you want to play, first of all, and then you're also able to obviously have the chance to run out in the first round.
Exactly.
Especially at this high level of play, where it's quite rare for people to miss.
Exactly, 100%. Really nice break there from Oscar. Has he made a ball? No, he hasn't. A dry break and a bad time for a dry break as well. A bit difficult there, yeah. Stephen also not with a great pattern. That 5 and the 11.
Nothing too easy to start off. That's the main issue for Stephen.
Nothing too easy there at all.
Looking to play either the 13 or the. Yeah, I think the 13 is his main shot. Unless, it'll be tough. Anything else?
I think there's a possibility of maybe. 13's your main one. Maybe there's a possibility of trying to carom the 3 in the side. Very difficult shot though, and probably not the right time to play it in the rack.
The 9 ball is past the pocket, so you can't play it off the 9.
Yeah, you might be right. Yeah. So you're right. He's taking the 13 on. A bit out there. Oscar now with the opportunity to choose solids or stripes. Now, obviously, when you win the break, you want to be getting that choice of solids or stripes. Really nice, yeah.
So, Oscar's on the table now, and I think he's looking to pot the 10 in the far corner, which is quite a tough pot, especially for the first ball on the table.
Oh, what a shot. Down the center of the pocket as well, so he really just nailed that in, which is really nice.
So now he has a nice shot on the 13.
15, sorry. We've got the 15, 14 available. Couple of options available. That 9 is probably going to be a bit hard to get in. I'm not sure how he's going to...
He might be looking to draw this back to the 9 right now, so he can get rid of it early, or he rolls forward slightly for the ping.
Yeah, exactly.
So he was looking for either the 14 or the 9 right now.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, a miss from him.
A bit uncomfortable now as well with where that 15 is landed.
Yeah, but for Stephen, he hasn't been left. Oh no, he has the brown, I think. Unless that doesn't go. But it looks like he has a nice shot to start off with. But position will be tough.
Oh, very tough, yeah.
The 14 is slightly in the way of this shot.
How's his cue ball movement? Not bad. Not bad.
He might just stuck behind the 11. Okay. I don't know if he has a shot. Yeah, so that was the issue of playing it off the top rail. He would be running into the 11, so... Yeah, he's left in a quite a difficult position here. And especially with the ways the balls are open now. If Oscar's able to find a way to deal with the 15, then he might be able to run out here. He might have to play a kick here.
It's a tough layout. Yeah. Very tough layout.
I think he's going to have to kick and just hope he gets
one mistake means, I think, a run out here, especially if, say, Oscar gets a ball in hand here.
Yeah, if he gets a ball in hand.
He could be looking at a nice...
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There's the ball in hand. He could be looking at a really nice break out of the one. Get that sorted, and I think
it might just go into the far pocket here. I don't even think he has to touch the one.
Oh, lovely. I think let's see what he goes for.
He's looking if the 9 crosses into the start.
Yeah, I think
it does.
I think the 15 he just rolls in, yeah.
And the one, the town hall tables actually have pretty wide shelves. So what that means is the edge of the pockets are quite far out from the thing. So if he rolls it just slightly over the pocket, it should drop in as well. Which is the good things on these tables.
Lovely, yeah. I mean, he's controlled that really well. He's
very nice position.
Sort of found himself a bit of space.
Yeah, see, it just drops in. Very nice. And now I think he's on his way for a run out here.
Yep. On his way now. Very easy to make mistakes. Very easy to lose focus as well. The one thing I like about Oscar and Steven is that they...
Oh, there's a mistake.
Spoke too soon, yeah. I was going to say the one thing that I like about them is the fact that they can stay focused, but I think Oscar just lapsed a little bit there.
Yeah, it's the nerves from the finals.
100%. Like, obviously, you've got a camera pointing at you. It's not easy, right?
Yeah, what a shot.
And that's really good control.
Nice very nice.
Yeah, you're right.
And he's perfectly on the one.
A quick score update. Tao has actually finished his match against Abrar, winning 10-5, putting Testicues 54-51 in front.
So this, in my opinion, is not a very good shot here. He had quite the easy shot on the one, and he got it in, but the position, quite hard. But he does have the 2 still. But like I said, you don't want anything difficult, especially.
Very nice.
Especially now, because there's a high chances of mistakes.
Very nice from Steven.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Yeah. So. If he's able to get nicely on the 3 in the next couple of shots, he should be able to run out here.
It's nicely done there.
This was a tough shot, not gonna lie. Especially to get on the 4 afterwards. Because the 4 doesn't go into the bottom corners. So he's gonna have to play on the...
Wow. Yeah, that's class right there from Steven.
Yeah, 4 doesn't pass though, that's the problem.
Let's see. I mean, if he can sort of find a gap, I mean, the pockets are big. He's found the gap. Wow. He has found the gap. That is incredible.
Yeah, very good try.
That is incredible. He's left himself a bit of distance here to pot the 8. So
he should be able to get that. Especially with the snooker background.
And I think you can see that Oscar's mistake actually hurt him a lot in this racket. There is a possibility that he could lose pretty badly right here.
When you're playing against very high-level opponents, this is what's going to happen, right? Every small mistake matters.
Exactly, yeah. Steven's called the corner. Just going from corner to corner here.
Straight in pot here, if I'm not mistaken.
How's that? Oh. He's just out. He's just out there.
I don't know. I never play those shots rolling in, but obviously it's a personal preference for...
So why don't you play them rolling in?
I feel like I tend to find, especially for straight in pot, I don't know about these tables. Sometimes the tables roll first of all as well. So, but at that speed, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But like I said, I kind of like hitting it with authority, if you get what I mean.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
It's hard to explain, but when you play like a lot of pool, you realize that when you hit shots with confidence, those are the shots that are most likely to come in. You know what I mean? Go in.
Exactly, yeah.
When you play them kind of scared, then there's chances of like deceleration is what they call it. And essentially what happens is your stroke goes slightly out of alignment.
Yeah.
Like you don't stroke straightly.
Exactly. And do you think table roll has a bit of effect on that too?
Table roll, it's different for different tables. Obviously, if you're playing on good tables, then the ball doesn't roll. But at the speed he shot it at, table roll shouldn't be too much of an issue. It's mainly the deceleration thing that I was talking about.
100%. Yeah. And a very nice win there from Oscar.
Especially for someone like Steven who plays snooker, so I know he can pot long balls, right?
Exactly.
So that shot should be expected from someone like this caliber.
Very, very nice win there from Oscar. Otherwise, puts it at 64-58. So a difference is only 6 points. We've got Aidan playing on the far table there.
So I think he's on the winning 8 ball here.
And he's just missed the winning 8 there from Aidan. We'll be streaming all of our doubles matches actually on our TV table here. And hopefully, if the winner isn't decided after the first two, we will be able to get all three. 64 to 58. Ethan looking at sort of cleaning up these last two balls here. So, just give me 1 second.
So while Mark checks up on something, So I think if you see on the back table, I don't know if you guys can see it, but he's on the 8. So I think if he pots this, it should be quite an even game. Very nice shot. Very nice shot. I think the doubles should be up next. So we're just waiting on a couple of tables to free up maybe, and we should be on for our next doubles. So that should be exciting because obviously in doubles you're alternating whoever shoots the ball, right? So if your teammate shoots, then it's your other teammate goes in next, and then vice versa obviously for the other team. Break is obviously still decided by the bracket, and I think they're about to be ready for their next doubles. So for those who don't know, you might be looking at that plastic sheet on the table. That is what you call a magic rack. So essentially what it does is, it's a thin plastic film and it has small holes in it. And what those holes do is essentially it holds the balls in place. So it allows essentially for a tighter rack. And that's very advantageous when you're breaking because it allows for the balls to scatter a lot better essentially than when it would be just hand racked or racked using the triangle. Because when it, oftentimes, especially on tables that have are kind of old, the triangle has quite a lot of gaps essentially when you rack it. So what the magic rack does is allows for a better break, and that's quite good because it gives you a nice spread of the balls essentially. So who's playing? Okay. So we have Oscar and Tao Tao on one side, and then we have Abrar. How do you say Abrar?
Yeah, Abrar. So
and Steven.
Yeah.
Playing on the other side.
Yeah, so really nice that we've got all our doubles now streamed on the...
Finished all the singles?
Singles all done, yeah. So after the singles finished, we are at 74 to 65.
Yeah, anyone's game still, especially with the doubles being double points.
Yeah.
So the tides can turn quite quickly.
100%. And I think what we'll do is we'll actually get to see a really good insight into how the teams are playing, into how the chemistry is between the players. So that's sort of what I'm really looking forward to most.
So what is your personal opinion on basically talking to your teammates? So do you think you should... Is communication good?
I think so. I think it depends how well you know your teammate.
Yeah.
It depends how well you sort of get along with them too, because obviously you guys can sort of understand like what shots you know how to play, anything different, etc., right? So
Oscar's a quite unique style of queuing. He essentially uses a shoulder.
Gets a lot of muscle into the break as well, so really nice. Now, he's made a ball on the break.
A nice open, I think.
Very nice open rack. A bit different to the way he broke against Steven, so very nice. Tao now, with a couple of options, definitely stripes looking like the more favourable.
Yeah, the only problem is a 10, but...
I think that 10 still goes in the corner.
If he can get on that early, then I think they should be fine.
100%.
Otherwise, they might opt to just go for the solids, because it might be the safer option here. Just because all the balls are quite open, if you know what I mean.
I'm actually interested to know what they're discussing, but I think a lot of the discussion will come to looking to see, all right, if we go from the 9, do you think the 14 is a better option, the green stripe, going for that, or maybe it's better to go for the 12, pink stripe? So
and you have to keep in mind the capabilities of your teammate as well.
Exactly.
So you gotta give them a shot that they're comfortable with, and it's all about percentages, right? So you have to play it. You have to know what the percentage of your teammate makes.
Exactly, very nice. And I think what's funny is the reason why the boys are having a laugh is because I think Tao sort of overran that ball, played that with a bit too much pace, but
I think he's on for the 10, which is the key ball that they needed to see.
Yeah. Chance wasted there.
Yeah.
Difficult chance wasted as well.
And like I was saying, like the right shot might not definitely be the correct shot, because a lot of times the right shot you have to get quite precise positioning, if you know what I mean.
Exactly.
So you have to keep in mind your teammates' capabilities and play around that, essentially. I think that's the key to winning your doubles matches.
Exactly, 100%. And I think these boys have probably played doubles for the whole season. One thing I might also add is Oscar, Ethan, and Tao have been playing League for a good 6 seasons together. So this might be their last one that they play together if their handicaps ever go over the limit, or we might have to just find them a new team. Or maybe if they end up winning, we might have to get them on a new team. What's interesting is that they're also high school mates as well, the three of them. So they've known each other for a long time. They've all got into pool together. Unlucky, a bit nasty there, but that one ball didn't actually make it far enough to block the 12. So
unfortunately, during the earlier miss, the 11 and 3 just got tied up. So
exactly. So
it's nothing too easy still.
Could pose a few challenges here for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so what Oscar's just saying right here is don't worry about position, because focus on the pot, right?
Exactly.
Which is what I was saying earlier, right? Focus on the capabilities of your teammate and play around that. If you know you're a good shot maker, then play around your teammate's capabilities, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I think you can see a bit more reactivity from your teammate, and you can sort of see how they play, because when you play with yourself, obviously when you're playing singles and you mess up position, similar to the way Tao just did here, it's like you know how to recover, you know sort of how to do it, but then when you're sort of relying on someone else, there's that psychological effect where you feel a bit
frustrated sometimes.
You feel disappointed that you've given them bad position too. So I don't know if that actually can affect people's playing or etc. etc. And
that's all right. I think Oscar will try to make do with what he has.
Yeah. I think it's why I recommend.
Nice shot.
Very nice. Oh, he's bumped the 2. He's bumped the 2.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate, because that was a nice shot. Quite unfortunate. So with Steven, I think this is quite a good advantage, because now he has a chance of clearing out his problem ball, which is the 3 ball here.
Exactly.
So we'll see how he goes about this. I think so the shot just does go. So yeah, this is very, very good for them if this does go.
100%.
Very nice shot.
Really nice
he's over on that.
I think he's okay for the 1. Should be fine.
But it should never have been like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think you got lucky. There's a couple of options, couple of balls around, so that's good.
Now nothing is easy, if you know what I mean. You wanna always, how do I say this? Basically, no.
5's a bit out.
Yeah, see, like when you even slight messes up in position have quite drastic impacts on the game, because for the example, that shot right there, it doesn't look too difficult, but when you're down on the shot, there's always a possibility of a miss, right? And you want to minimize that as much as possible.
Exactly.
So I think for Tao here, he might be forced to just play the 11 here. Oh, I think he's playing the 10. Yeah. 10 works as well. This is a somewhat difficult shot though.
Yeah, popped it out a little bit. Bit of movement there on the 8, getting it away from the 11. Now leaving Steven and Abrar with an open table.
I think the 2 goes. So
that 2 should definitely fit in. I mean,
if he's able to just play a stop shot here, it would be quite nice. Or just slide rolling it through.
Slide roll forward's good. It's a really nice setup for the 1. Abrar obviously just needs to focus up a little bit here.
He needs to play the 1 in a way that he can use the 5 to get on the 6 nicely.
Yeah, get a bit of angle, I reckon. Oh, played the wrong kind of spin there.
I think just rolling it forward just slightly would have
Yeah, I think he played a bit of side there on it as well.
Yeah, which boarding obviously closer to the 5.
Exactly, yeah. Regardless, the boys are still ahead. They've still potted a fair few balls, so...
Each team has a bank here.
Yeah, but possible safety here too.
The position is very difficult.
A quick mention on ruling as well. if you do want to engage in your third teammate, you can look to take a timeout.
Yeah.
So a timeout meaning that you can ask your third teammate for advice, for help, etc.
Otherwise, communication is on.
And yeah, between your third teammate,
excellent players.
which is for when you're on the table.
So
if it's
very
between
nice safety here. Very nice safety.
There we go. Very nice from Stephen. Yeah.
He did well with what he had.
100%.
And this has left them in a very tough shot on the spot because if the 6 is in a very portable position, so as long as they don't get hooked behind other balls, they should have an open shot after this safety, depending on obviously how Oscar hits it. I think his best bet is hit it hard and hope the ball goes in.
Oh, he's a bit out.
So this is the worst outcome.
This is the chance that Stephen and Abrar need for sure. This is the chance.
Abrar needs to do well to give Stephen a nice shot on the 5. A nice straight shot where he can get position on the 8. Is essentially what he's looking for.
So, I think he's trying to get him in that center table zone. Trying to get the cue ball back.
Nice.
How is he? Not great. Great. It's okay.
He has to. He's in that spot where he has to roll it in. I think that or power it to the other side.
Oh, Stephen's a little out. A tough putt he got given though.
So, that's it. This is all comes down to, right?
High ball blocking the pocket now. Interesting now to see how they're going to get the 15 dealt with.
I think they're forced to shoot the 10 here. But they have to keep in mind that if they miss the 10 here, then the 5 ball's over the pocket and
exactly.
They might not get back on the table next time.
The pressure's definitely on, considering the boys are only playing one frame as well. I feel like each ball we're really sort of watching what's happening.
In my opinion, I think they might have to consider safety here.
100%.
Especially if Tao Tao's not confident in shooting his 10 here.
100%, yeah.
But I think he's looking for the pot, so probably have the players move out of the way. It's a very important shot for this man, obviously.
Oh, rattled. 5 still hanging.
Honestly, if they managed to pot the 5, if the 10, it probably would have been better for them because.
Just have to be careful not to roll the cue ball in with the 5 as well. It is very straight.
This is a tricky shot, honestly. There's a lot of things that could go wrong, especially with positioning here.
Abrar looking to just draw it back. Just cannot get hooked behind that 15 or the 11. Oh, a bit of movement.
Yeah,
bit of movement. Stephen can see the 8. He can see the pot.
This is a potable shot.
This is what he needs here to really turn the tables. This could be the changing moment of the match right here.
Stephen should be expected to get this, though, with his level of handicap. But not a give me. Yeah.
Oh.
Unlucky.
Out.
Yeah.
And cue ball is hooked in the pocket. Can you believe it?
I think they still have a shot. I think they still have a shot.
My goodness. That is
not ideal position for sure.
That is as close as it gets.
So a lot of banking on the shot. Very nice.
Oscar with a great recovery there.
But does he have position?
Tao a bit of discomfort. I don't know if he's got a nice shot there in the 15 or the 11.
Yeah,
Could they be looking at safety here?
It's very hard safety.
Very hard, I agree, because you've got those 2 balls sort of in the middle of the table.
Yeah. Honestly, it's very tough.
I don't know.
Yeah, very tough.
Even trying to land the cue ball on the long rail still doesn't make it a very difficult putt for Abrar on the 8.
Especially with Tao. So
100%.
I think he's forced to just.
I think that combination's the best bet. Just go aggressive.
Yeah.
Go for the 11 in this side.
That or the other shot that's you can possibly play is, but it's still very difficult. Is if you bring the cue ball near the 8 and tie it up very close to the 8. That's the only other possible shot.
Exactly, yeah. Very difficult though. Oh, wow. The combination's in.
Wow.
The combination is in. This could be match winning.
Yeah, that I think might be that might honestly be the shot of the.
The pressure's on Oscar here to make this not easy going a bit of distance.
For the game, honestly. That shot right there.
How's that? He's nailed it. Tao with a very nice 8 here. What a recovery from the boys.
What a shot, honestly.
Have to be careful here, Tao.
Yeah.
Very nice there. Very nice there. Taking it 20-14. The boys getting a bit more of a lead now here, 94 to 79. So yeah, in the lead by now, 15.
Honestly, amazing.
We've now be looking at Ethan and Tao playing Aidan and Abrar. Tao will be breaking this one. Oscar sort of taking a rest here. But a great combination there from Tao and a nice sort of finish from the boys. Really good pull. While Tao is racking, I might just mention a quick thank you to our sponsors as well. So thank you again to City Heroes for hosting us today. As per usual, you've seen many great tournaments, many great events at this venue. So really happy to be here. We're actually in the upstairs venue for the first time at Town Hall. So a really nice sort of change in atmosphere.
Yeah, so they've moved quite a couple of tables.
Yeah, like we've got 8 tables now upstairs, 8 blue tables, the tables that we use for league. So really nice to see a good adjustment there. And I think the league team has actually adapted really nicely to it. I've had a couple of people say they lost because it's upstairs, but you know, it's good fun.
I think the conditions are better up here because the lighting seems better.
The lighting's quite nice. I think
even the spacing, I think
it's good.
Not too bad.
I think it's good that we've got a bit of extra space here as well. A nice little commentary setup. So thank you again to Walter and the team at City Heroes, as well as Teddy, the manager here. Really nice team, and honestly can't express our gratitude enough for being able to host our events at City Heroes. A quick shout out as well to Ark, our uni sponsor. So thank you again for reaffiliating us. Another great year. Sort of in the middle of term 1 now, and
I think he hasn't got anything down.
And yeah, lots of very exciting events from Ark. So thank you again to them. Very nice break from Tao. You're all right.
Oh no, he did it. Sorry, I made a mistake.
Thoughts on the rack, Mo? What are we looking at?
So, considering they got a ball down, this is quite an open. I think the main problem would be getting on the right side of the 9 here. They could open up with a 10, honestly. But yeah, there is a couple of problem balls. For example, the brown ball on the left side row.
Exactly, yeah.
You have to be on the correct side of the 9 as well. So
100%.
I think Solid is a smart.
Solid's definitely quite smart. I mean, cue ball getting placed on that bottom half. Oh, bad miss from Ethan. Bad miss from Ethan. Aidan and Abrar here now.
What has essentially happened is now they've left the nice balls to their opponents, if you know what I mean.
Exactly, yeah. They've got the choice, and the best choice now is looking like stripes, if anything.
Oh, they're playing the stripes. Oh, well, he had nice position.
Bit out there from Aidan. Yeah, definitely position there as well, but tricky. I think they're going back to solid, so sort of been decided regardless. I'd like to see how they deal with the 2 and the 7. And
I think this is a good opportunity to get good position on the 6 here, because the 6 is kind of hampered by the stripes. So if he can roll it, very nice shot.
Very nice roll, and sort of undercuts the 15 there.
Oh, I think he might have had a roll, and he might have been hooked by that pocket there. So that was a table roll there.
A little bit, yeah. Bit of side spin, sort of carrying it along the rail. 5 ball there, looking pretty open. 6 ball there, looking pretty open.
I think. Oh no, they might have a shot. Yeah, it's quite tight. It's hard to tell sometimes with these shots. Very nice shots.
Very nice, yeah. Good control.
So they have a shot on the 5 potentially here. Even the 7 ball near the corner. I think they're gonna play the 7 ball. Very nice.
Nicely played. And it's okay, I think, for the 5 and the 3. It's okay. That's okay.
But yeah, they have the shot on the 50. So the main key part of the shot will be getting position for the next shot.
100%. Yeah.
He's gonna have to play quite a bit of drill. Unless he's willing to, I think draw.
Rolling it forwards, a lot of power. The draw should be okay. Yeah, nice little touch there from Abrar. Aidan looking like he's got a nice 10. Probably just wants to nudge it in a little bit.
Just softly.
Very nice there. Sort of spreads out the others.
Yeah, and he's opened up the other ones, which is quite...
I mean, this is a win that Aidan and Abrar really need to take home.
Yeah.
They really, really need this win.
Especially with the doubles, they can really...
very nice.
The points if
good
they're not
control.
careful.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I think honestly I would play the 15 here first.
Yeah, exactly.
Just roll forward slightly for the 12. But obviously if they're not willing to take the shot, it could be different as well. If they're able to draw back slightly for the 15, that can also work.
Oh, draw back. Here you go. Here we go.
Oh yeah, they had the shot.
There's a gap.
Yeah, they have the shot.
I mean, there's a gap, Mo, but
no, they can play in the corner.
that's gonna have to go in the corner.
Yeah,
I don't know how the position's gonna be for the next shot.
Elevate the.
Yeah,
Be careful of the double kiss here.
Could be a push foul here.
Yeah, he has to be careful of the. Okay, no.
He's alright, but
Yeah, he's missed a pot unfortunately.
not in.
And he's left it straight in the trap.
Nice 3-4 ball run there, so really good.
Yeah. Tao needs to take his time with this shot because if he's able to play this, they have quite a decent chance of running out after.
Yeah, and I think this actually determines the win here, these last 5 balls for them, so very, very important.
Nice shot, very nice.
Really nicely controlled there from Tao as well.
Nicely on the 1 to just roll forward for the 2 and 5. They can even stun out here, but I like playing this with a bit of top, just because it gives a bit more control of the power. So yeah, play the top spin. Just roll this in softly. Nice, done.
Very nice.
A nice position on the 2 and 5.
Beautiful. Look at that.
So I think they're straight on the 2. So they can just play a possible stop shot or like just stun out slightly the 5. But they have to be careful here because they have to keep in mind that they still have to play the 8, right? So you have to play it in a way that your next shot will be easy, right?
Yeah.
So they have to get a good angle and the correct side of the 5 as well.
Exactly. So you want to be landing on the the left side, correct? Or at least I would want to be.
If ideally you want to.
Very good.
So yeah, this works.
Yeah, so they're on the left side there.
Yeah, so they can play this off 2 rails and come around to the 8.
Yep. I think 2 rails is really smart. Go short rail first, then long. The alternative is sort of push really hard, play a lot of top, come back for that 8 ball. We'll see what Ethan does.
That triangle is good for the 2 rails here.
Yeah.
He has to make sure.
Oh no!
So yeah, the shot was correct, but he unfortunately just missed
the pot. Yeah, got the angle wrong. And sometimes fundamentally that's just what you need.
Yeah, sometimes you're too focused on the pot, and sometimes you can just position, and sometimes you can, because of that you can miss that pot.
Exactly.
So you have to be very careful.
Very nice there from Aidan, sort of crunching that ball in.
Nicely on 15 to get back on the ball.
If Abrar could just get a little bit of position on the 8, that actually could get them the win here.
Yeah.
Nice stop shot there. Aidan with a tough 8 though. Very tough 8. A bit of reach as well. We'll need to get the rest out. We'll need to get an Q extension here as well.
On the shot here.
Yeah.
Especially because they're in the deficit.
As well, yeah. It'd be interesting to see also where that cue ball can land too.
Yeah, I guess we can. Because there's a chance he might scratch in the top, in the bottom corner here.
How was it? How is he? It's a bit out there.
But he played it in a way that he hasn't left Oscar. Oh, sorry, not Oscar.
Yeah. Very, very tough on the 5 here.
You probably just have to roll this, and you'll get natural position. So I think as long as he pots this, he should be nicely on the 8. But yeah, they should take their time, especially with a very important shot. This could be a game-winning shot.
So Tao's got the shot here. Has to be careful as well that they just make the ball.
Okay.
Boom interruption there. Back to the match.
What a bitch. well, let's see. I'm all banking on the shot here. Definitely taking his time.
Off the 8. Off the 8. How's the position?
Oh, I think he might have just got it.
Oh my goodness. Ethan with a bit of luck there. Tao with even more.
Yeah.
Can this be the ball that gets the boys a win?
Yeah, so it's a game pool, obviously. There's going to be rolls here and there.
This is the ball for the win. This is the ball for the season.
It's all about capitalizing on those, you know?
This is the ball that they need to win. Because it will get them 20 points ahead. And that means that they can win. Yeah, that means that's it. You can't win by more than you need 20 to win. This is it for Ethan. This is on and he's made it.
Very nice shot.
Ethan, Tao, and Oscar take league home. The season 15 champions.
Very nice pot on that.
We'll see if they want to play the last doubles.
It's a very nice shot there, and obviously there's going to be rolls here and there, but it's all about capitalizing on those. That final shot wasn't a give me by any chance, and Ethan hit a very nice straight pot to finish out the game. So congratulations to them. Testicues win the finals, I guess.
So
are they willing?
The boys will be playing the last doubles. If we want to sign off on the commentary here, Mo, you got anything else to mention?
No, not really, but
should be all good. But thank you again to City Heroes for hosting us. It's been really good. It's been a pleasure. I might just announce, it's been a really competitive finals. 2 teams very evenly matched. I might just announce the upcoming events that we've got. So obviously we're in week 7 right now. So hopefully everyone listening to the video is actually subscribed to our YouTube channel, can see that we've got our league finals in week 7. Week 8, we've got social pool with workshop. So we've got our professional coach Long coming down to coach again for an hour. Social pool for 2 hours. And 100%. It's free. You don't get free lessons from Long, and he loves CueSoc. He loves coming down and helping. So, while the boys are playing, while the boys are finishing up to get a final score, I will also mention that our last 2 weeks are April Comp and Invitational 10 ball. So just going on April Comp, a lot of the boys here are pretty good at April Comp. So if you feel like you can sort of put up a good few frames, please come along. We'll be at Burwood at 10 a.m.
Yeah, and it's good experience. So if you're looking to improve your game, honestly,
100%. So we have a rule actually as well that any winner of a previous April Comp can't actually play in the next one. So Marcus, Renee, a few other people that you would have seen as April finalists and April winners aren't actually allowed to play. We've got guys like Oscar, like yourself, Mo, like Steven, like hopefully even myself at one point, to try and put up a couple of frames. And we'll have a good group of say 40, 50 competitive players. So I'm really, really keen to see what April Cup can produce. And to round off the term, Invitational 10 ball, really, really, really competitive. We've doubled the field to 32 players as opposed to our usual 16. So
you have to keep in mind that the April Comp, the actual cost is only $10, and which you're still going to be playing for over an hour.
Exactly, $10. I mean, unfortunately, our prize pool at the end isn't huge, so it is $50 to the winner.
But you're still paying for the table.
But you're mainly getting that experience. You're mainly getting that table time, and you're in sort of 3-4 rounds at Burwood. It's a bit of a long haul, but at the end of the day, it's really nice. So I really recommend, even if you're just looking to get a bit of experience in there, I really recommend going. First comp is free to anyone who wants to join. Just going on to our Invitational 10 ball, so our 32 players have been selected and messaged, so congratulations if you're part of the 32. If not, there are a couple of reserves, and we wish 32 players the best. We've got a prize pool over $1,000.
Yeah, which is insane.
$35 entry fee, meaning you get guaranteed 3 races, so round robin format, 8 groups of 4, races to 5, and then your top 2 qualifying from each group. So a really, really, really strong group of 32 players. It was hard to make a list of 16 as I'll be leaving off 16 really good players, right? So really happy to have gotten the list going.
So this is the first time it's 32?
First time it's 32. This is our 5th installment of the event. So I think 10 ball has sort of popularized itself a bit more, and I've started to get a bit more interest from some of the top players that have joined as of recent, and really exciting. So a couple of players you'll get to see include Oscar, Stephen from today's final, and from previous finals we'll obviously have Tristan, we'll obviously have Doyan from our first year's comp final, and that's it as of now.
Quite the range of players.
We've got like a lot of players. You'll have some with a Chinese pool background, you'll have some with a snooker background, you'll have some who've just learnt pool and have gotten quite good at it. So really, really nice. And I really encourage people that are trying to get into pool as well, just to keep practicing, just to keep playing, because CueSoc really, really wants to bring out the best sort of side of pool, as well as have fun too. So.
Definitely. I'm assuming we're going to finish the match before.
We'll finish up here. So I've kind of lost interest. We've got the winner.
We got the winner.
So the boys just want to play for fun. I could even put some music on. Finish up the match there. But thank you again, Mo, for coming down, and thank you to all our students. So we've got Aidan, Stephen, and Abrar, all from UNSW. We've got Oscar from ACU and Ethan and Tao, also from UNSW.
The runners up still get prize, right?
Yeah. So we've got $50 prizes for all our winners today, as well as a trophy and a hoodie. And it's the winner's hoodie, the infamous winner's hoodie. So always try and come and win an event, whether it's league, whether it's our non-handicap comps.
But I think
we'll
that's about
go
it.
from there. 100%. So very exciting, and $25 for the runners-up and some Predator chalk. So really, really good. Thank you again for today. We'll call it there, and enjoy the rest of the rack, and enjoy seeing the final score. A total of 114 to 93 puts the boys in front, and obviously crowns them champions for league. Thank you again, Mo.
Yeah, and congratulations, Testicues.
100%. Thank you to everyone who came down for 8 Ball League Season 15. I'm keen for 10 Ball League next season and 8 Ball League Season 16 to finish off the year. So thank you again.
Honestly, like the Cue-cakke one is like you get like the same like space. It's just on the bit You